Revelation 4757. From the 9th of October 1949. Body, soul and spirit. Explanation. People cannot understand the relationship between body, soul and spirit, which makes it difficult to explain to them the working of the spirit. The spirit is in opposition to the body, whereas the soul finds itself between both. Thus it effectively has to side with either the body or the spirit, but it can never pay attention to both. In the beginning of embodiment as a human being, the soul is totally attached to the body. Hence it endeavors to fulfill the body's every desire, that is to say thought, feeling and will. The human soul are wholly focused on the body, which, still consisting of matter itself, also seeks to unite with matter. Thus the person will long for material possessions because they epitomize the body's satisfaction. Therefore the spirit will not come into its own. The soul ignores the spirit's demands. The spirit cannot find acceptance because the body is still stronger and completely occupies the soul, thus dominating its thoughts and aspirations. However, the soul can also recognize the worthlessness of earthly things. It can consider its bodily wishes to be unimportant. It can demand more of earthly life than mere material goods. Then the spirit comes into its own. Then it will express itself and be listened to by the soul. The soul will start to move in a different direction. It will no longer ask for the body but strive for spiritual values. It will accept being taught, that is, it shall willingly accept what the spirit conveys. Indeed, it will feel happy and pay consistently less attention to the body, or it will try to incline the body to do what the spirit demands of the soul, to renounce earthly matter in exchange for spiritual knowledge. Now the spirit will be victorious over the body. Both spirit and body try to win the soul for themselves. And as soon as the spirit has succeeded in displacing the desires of the body, it is the stronger. But what is meant by spirit? The spirit is the divine in the human being. It is that which identifies the human being as God's living creation. The spirit is the bond which connects the human being to the eternal Father Spirit. It is the human being's realization that he will always be in contact with the Father of eternity. The human being only recognizes himself as God's living creation when the spirit becomes active. Until then he will merely be conscious of himself as a living being who wants whatever life has to offer. But once the human being recognizes himself, the world will no longer mean anything to him. Then he will search for higher values. Then his thoughts will be directed towards the spiritual kingdom. Then he will try to make contact with the one who gave him life. Then his thoughts will be right and his wishes and actions in accordance with divine will. Then the Spirit of God will be working within the person. The soul subsequently will give itself to the spirit to be guided and taught, so that body, soul and spirit unite at last and seek unity with God, because the human being's spirit constantly strives towards the Father Spirit, to whom he is and remains inseparably joined for eternity. Amen.